Parvurevasya Dimari Yona Achoraya Bhuvasvaha Saviturvarenyam 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 Parvurevasya Dimari. Welcome to our online gentle Theta Healing yoga class. We always integrate some Theta Healing into this class, which can help us to release whatever is going on inside of us that's blocking us, that's making us not feel so grounded or centered. So we'll release some limiting subconscious beliefs, limiting emotions, and download positive feelings, positive supportive beliefs, so we can really feel centered, healthy, and happy. And our focus today is the root chakra at the base of the spine. And the color is red. And the root chakra is all about feeling connected to the earth, feeling at home in our body, at home on this planet. And it's not always so easy to feel grounded and stable and strong in our foundation, especially with everything that's happening around us. Very easy to get swept into all different opinions and I should do this, I must do this, and oh, this person told me to do that, maybe I should. You know, it's very easy to get distracted and give our energy away into all these different directions. And soon enough, we've lost our center and we may not even really know who we are anymore because we've given so much energy out. So this is a nice practice to come back home to ourselves and to really focus on the feet, the legs, the hips, pelvic area, sacrum, base of the spine, lower back. And of course, we always work with the whole being, you know, the whole body, mind, spirit, soul, and the oneness with the creator of all that is. We can't just focus on the lower body and not pay any attention to the rest because we always want to make sure we live in oneness. So take a comfortable seat and maybe sit cross-legged if it works for you. I like to use a blanket or a cushion to have my hips a little bit higher. So find a way that's pretty comfy for your hips. So your spine can be straight, you can roll your shoulders back. And give yourself this hour, It's so important to take some time for ourselves to come back to who we really are so that we can be more helpful to the world after that in a centered way. And you may see our cat Katinko come in and out. He's saying hi. He likes to be part of the practice.
I'd also like to let all of you know, if you've come to this class through our website at caseyandonka.net and you're watching it there, you can make that little window full screen so you can have a better view. And if you'd like the chat function so you can leave comments or say something to us, you can click on the YouTube link within that window and it'll take you into the YouTube stream of the same class, so you'll be able to leave comments.
And so I'm obviously on the mat, so I don't see your comments right now, but Casey is at the computer, so he can respond to you and adjust whatever, do something with video or audio or whatever you need. So make yourself comfy. This is your time. Just create energetically a sacred space, no matter where you are in the world, really. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're outside or inside, what physical space you're in, but internally, make it sacred. Just really make it your own space. This is your time right now. And we'll go right into a little bit of theta healing. So would you like to trust that you have the right to take time for yourself and that there is enough time in the day for you to take an hour just for yourself without feeling guilty or ashamed or needy or greedy?
Yes.
Yeah, and say yes out loud with your whole being. This way you're saying yes to the creator of all that is. I'm ready for this shift. And then in the silence, it's being integrated into you energetically on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. So it's deep reprogramming of the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and DNA. Really powerful, as long as you're fully open and receptive. Nice. And we'll start with a mudra, a yoga pose for the hands. So bring your tip of your thumb, ring finger and little fingers together. You can do it on both hands. So tip of the thumb, ring finger, little finger, and then extend. So extend the index finger and middle finger out, and those are together. Now don't strain your fingers, don't strain your hands so you have pain afterwards. It's supposed to be a yoga pose for the hands. So make it joyful, make it free, free flowing. So the energy can flow through your hands. There's so many energy centers in the hands alone. And then you can rest them on your legs, close to your hips, or wherever it feels comfortable for your shoulders too. Again, yoga is not about straining. It's not about pushing or pulling. It's about oneness, union with your body, breath, mind, soul, and the universe, God. And the sound of the root chakra is Lam. It's L as in lucky, A-M as in mother, Lam. So let's focus on the base of the spine, the root chakra. You can imagine the color red. Close your eyes. And closing our eyes in yoga is always the first step of yoga, to really be able to feel that yoga, that union within yourself. Doesn't matter how anybody else does a pose, does a mudra. Feel it out. What is opening and balancing for you? If you're practicing that, you're practicing yoga, true yoga. So repeat Lam with me while you're holding this mudra with your eyes closed, focusing on that root chakra. Lam.
Lam. Lam. Lam.
Lam. Lam. Your spine is still straight, shoulders rolled back, so the energy can flow freely through your whole body. And then repeat it silently. We're already practicing yoga when we're fully focused and in this moment. And relax your hands. If you like, you can rotate your wrists in both directions. Bring fresh energy into your wrists and your hands. Maybe extend your palms forward and back. Whatever feels good for your hands and wrists at this time. Always giving yourself what you need. And then if you're not in a cross-legged position yet, come into a cross-legged seated position. And feel that you're fully connected to the earth. Fully grounded and held by Mother Earth. Fully supported. Then bring your hands onto your shoulders. And we'll repeat Lam as we lift up our arms and bring our knees towards each other. The knees don't need to touch, the legs are just moving up. And again, the root chakra is a lot about the legs, and then shifting the energy from the base of the spine will move the energy up. So as we chant Lam, we'll move up the arms, lift up our legs, and then with the exhalation, we bring our hands onto the shoulders and lower the knees out to the sides again. And everybody's hips are different, so don't worry if your knees are not close to the mat. Doesn't matter. So let's practice this together. Lam. 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 3 more times. Lam. 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 Silently continue to repeat Lam. Then lift up your arms with the inhalation. You can continue breathing with Lam. And exhale, gently twist to the right. Draw the belly in towards the spine to protect your lower back. Inhale back to center, reaching up, lengthening, creating space all the way from your root chakra, all the way up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Draw your belly in towards your spine. Inhale back to center, reach up, lengthen your whole spine through your fingertips. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale back to center, reach up, breathing with Lam, or possibly my foundation is strong. I am rooted, I am grounded. Exhale, twist to the other side. So just choose an affirmation that resonates with you, that you need right now. Inhale back to center, reaching up, I am grounded. And exhale your palms to your heart. Then remove a blanket or pillow if you used one. Straighten your right leg out in front of you and bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. We'll move into Janu Sirsasana. Very grounding pose, so feel your leg connected to the earth. Would you like to know what it feels like to be grounded, to really be held by Mother Earth, nurtured by the earth and supported by the earth?
Yes.
And again, it's being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. So flex your right foot and your whole leg is connected to the earth. With the next inhalation, reach your arms out, breathing with your affirmation that helps you to feel grounded. And exhale, come forward half of the way, reach forward, lengthen, be gentle with your body as we're warming up. Engage your belly, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come forward 3/4 of the way, reach forward, lengthen. Engage your belly, inhale up, breathing with your own individual affirmation. And exhale, lower down all the way, and you can hold on to the sole of your foot. But again, we're just warming up the body, so it's not about pulling or going as deep as you possibly can. Maybe your hands just want to rest on the earth or your shin. Let your body tell you what you need right now, rather than being in your mind and being in that power, wanting to go as deep as you possibly can. Maybe be gentle with yourself this morning. Every inhalation, lift up slightly, create space. With every exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine and allow your breath to deepen the pose in a gentle way. More important to be fully present with your breath than to go as deep as you possibly can, physically. Deep, slow breaths, always allowing your breath to move your body. And maybe now you like to deepen it a little bit, allowing the exhalation to deepen it. Your leg is engaged. You like to know how to be friends with the earth, how to feel one with the earth, and trust that you deserve it and it's possible for you and safe.
Yes.
With the next inhalation, reach your arms forward, draw the belly in towards your spine, and very slowly come all the way up. Exhale your palms to your heart. Always connect with your heart center. Breathing with self-love and compassion. And then change legs in your own way. You can remove the flesh from your sit bones. So your left leg is fully connected to the earth. Flex your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up, breathing with your affirmation. I'm grounded, I trust the earth, I trust myself, whatever you need. Exhale, come forward half of the way, reach forward, lengthen, left leg is engaged. Draw the belly in towards the spine, inhale up. Exhale, come forward 3/4 of the way, reach forward, lengthen. Inhale, come up, breathing with your intention, with your affirmation. And exhale, come forward all the way. Your hands can touch the earth, your shin. You may hold on to the sole of your foot, never pulling, never forcing, just allowing the exhalation to deepen the pose. Would you like to release our fear of being fully present, the fear of standing in this moment, and also the fear of moving forward?
Yes.
And that's what the legs are about, the feet, the root chakra. So nice to reflect on what's happening in your life. Do you feel grounded? Do you feel at peace with where you're standing? Which path you're walking on? And what can you change so that you can get to this peace? Maybe now the exhalation can deepen the pose. Left leg is engaged. Would you like to know how to enjoy walking your path rather than rushing to the next destination?
Yes.
With the next inhalation, reach your arms forward, draw the belly in towards the spine, and slowly come up. Taking your time, feeling your whole spine. Exhale, draw your palms to your heart. Straighten both legs out in front of you, maybe shake them out. Still sitting up straight. Engage both legs, flex both feet. The next inhalation, reach your arms up. I am grounded. My foundation is strong. Exhale, come forward half of the way, both feet engaged. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward 3/4 of the way. Reach forward, lengthen. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Inhale up. And exhale, come down all the way. And same thing here. Your hands can rest on the earth. You can bring your legs together. Your hands can rest on your shins. Make it a gentle, soothing forward bend for yourself. You could hold on to your big toes with your index fingers and ring fingers, the peace fingers. Always allow the breath to move the body. So with the inhalation, come up slightly, legs are engaged. With the exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine and allow the breath to deepen the pose. If that feels good for your body. Would you like to know how to calm your mind, how to release restlessness from your body so you can be fully present where you are right now?
Yes.
If you feel any pain in your lower back, bend your knees. Soften the pose. Would you like to know how to live without pushing yourself too much, without injuring yourself, and without overdoing it? Then inhale your arms forward, draw the belly in towards your spine. Inhale your arms all the way up. You can look up if you like. And exhale your palms to your heart. Take a moment and notice how you feel. Then bring your right foot on the outside of your left knee. Draw your left arm around your right leg. Left leg is engaged, left foot is flexed. You can bring your thumb and index finger of the left hand together. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your right hand behind you. Exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine and twist. For the inhalation, come out slightly, lengthen. With every exhalation, engage your belly to protect your lower back and twist. Wonderful, energizing pose for the spine. Really important to move the spine in all the different directions for a healthy back and healthy energy flow through the whole being. So the leg is still engaged, left foot flexed. With every exhalation, we're drawing the belly in towards the spine and twisting. You like to twist out and breathe out all anger, frustration, resentment, regret, worry, doubt, and fear, sadness, grief, despair that no longer serves you.
Yes.
Breathe it out, twist it out with gratitude because everything served us to get to a certain place, to learn certain lessons. Next inhalation, gently come back to center. You can hold on to your right knee to lengthen. Maybe sigh it all out, let it all go. Nothing to hold on to that doesn't serve us anymore. Breathe it out, let it go. And straighten your right leg out in front of you. Bring your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Bring your arm around your leg. or your knee. Your left hand behind you. You can bring your right thumb and index finger together. The inhalation, lengthen. I am grounded. My foundation is strong. The exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine and twist. Going at your own pace. With every inhalation, come out just slightly and lengthen, create space. With every exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine to protect the lower back and twist. And if you don't know the poses, feel free to have your eyes open so you can see them as I practice them with you. Otherwise, I invite you to have your eyes closed to really go within for a deeper personal practice. And like I said before, it doesn't matter if you do the pose exactly the way you may see it in a book or in a video or the way I do it. It's so much more important to listen to what you need. Every body is so different. Every being, everybody's situation is so different. So give yourself what you need right now. So the emotions that we let go of, can we replace them with Creator's unconditional love, trust, peace, and clarity?
Yes.
Just fully breathe that in and allow it into every cell of your being and all areas of your life. One more inhalation, lengthening. One more exhalation, gentle twist, energizing the spine. And slowly come back to center. Feel free to clasp your hands underneath your knee. Roll your shoulders back. Spine is straight. If you like to know how to live without feeling pushed, held back, or abandoned.
Yes.
And then straighten both legs out in front of you, shake them out. And come onto your feet, the balls of the feet. And again, the root chakra is so much related to the legs, what's happening in the legs and the knees and the feet. So this is a nice energization for the feet, the balls of the feet. There's so many energy centers in the feet too. Bring your fingertips in front of you and straighten your legs slowly. Feel free to bring your toes out to the sides. And with the exhalation, come into a squat. You may walk your feet out a little bit more. Bring your hands to your heart. Your elbows are pressing your knees out to the sides. Beautiful hip opener. Very grounding pose. Malasana. You can always place a blanket under your heels if this is too challenging for you. Deep, slow breaths. The root chakra is about trust, too. Would you like to fully trust yourself? Trust that you have the right to be here and trust the earth.
Yes.
And can we align your truth about your path, your purpose with Creator's truth?
Yes.
So you're not going to just walk forward in a random way, but fully connected to your purpose and fully on your path. And would you like to know how to do that, how to be committed to living your purpose, no matter what anybody else says?
Yes.
Nice. Then bring your hands in front of you on the earth or your fingertips. Straighten your legs with the inhalation. With the exhalation, bend your knees. Coming into that squat again. Inhale, straighten your legs to forward bend. Exhale, bend your knees. Feel the energy in your hips, your legs, your knees. Inhale out. I am grounded. Exhale, bending your knees, coming into that squat. If you have any pain in your knees, don't go as deep, don't go as far down. Soften it, maybe widen your feet Play around with the pose and make it work for yourself. Make it opening, joyful, expansive, flowing at your own pace. Exhaling into the squat. Inhaling, straightening the legs. And when your legs are straight, bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale your torso up, coming up into a standing position. And notice how you feel with your feet out like that. It may feel kind of unstable. And a lot of people, when they stand with at least one foot out to the side. If somebody was going to touch me, I would fall over really fast, you know. So very important in life as a simple tool to have both feet facing forward. It helps us so much to feel grounded and strong in our foundation. So let's practice that difference from the feet out to having the feet facing forward, hip distance apart, and then micro bend your knees. So you don't need to bend them fully, but just a little bit to not overextend. And this helps you to feel so strong. So would you like to know how to feel strong in your stance, how to feel strong in life, feel strong in your foundation, and trust that it's possible for you?
Yes.
Basically in ThetaHealing mountain pose right now, roll your shoulders back, really feel that both feet are fully connected to the earth, supported by the earth. And then we're lengthening up from the feet all the way through the legs, the hips, the spine, the torso, all the way to the crown chakra. And that root chakra at the base of the spine is our foundation. From there, we can lift the energy up. So if we don't have that strong foundation, we need it to then be able to create a strong energy in all the other chakras, the other energy centers. Then widen your feet again. You'll come into goddess pose. So toes go out to the sides. Bend your knees. And you can either have your hands at your heart, or you can bring your arms into cactus pose. So feel out how deep you want to go. What is beneficial for your knees? Maybe come up slightly if you feel any tension in your knee. We never want to push through any pain. So feel out how this pose is beneficial for you. Lots of ways of experiencing a pose, just like life. Opening your heart, whether you have your palms at your heart or your arms in cactus. And feel how grounding this pose is. The next inhalation, lift up your right heel. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift up your left heel. Exhale, down. Inhale, both heels up. Feel the strength in your legs, your feet. Exhale, down. And inhale, bring your feet together. Inhale, your arms up above your head. Look up. And exhale, lower your arms down. And take a few breaths in mountain pose, ThetaHealing. Feeling your strong foundation. I'd like to know how to create a strong foundation physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in all areas of your life, and trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to maintain that strong foundation at all times?
Yes.
Nice. We're coming to tree pose. And some of you may be so used to bringing your foot really high. We're going to do it a little differently today. Again, the root chakra is about connecting to the earth and trust. So create a strong foundation with your left foot. Feel that your whole foot is connected to the earth. Look at one point in front of you that doesn't move. And then bring your right foot against your calf. So we're not going to lift it quite as high. Bring your knee out to the side. You can bring your palms to your heart if you like. And feel that you're rooted into the earth. So nothing can shake you. And now, if you like, you can actually lower your right foot a little bit so your toes touch the earth. And I invite you, if you're up for it, to close your eyes for a moment. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust your foundation? Do you trust that you're held and supported by Mother Earth? And it changes a lot when we have our eyes closed. So it's a nice practice if you really want to focus on trust and balance. So practice this in your own way, just closing your eyes for a second or two, noticing how it feels. So would you like to fully trust yourself, trust your foundation, trust your strength in your body, in your life on this earth?
Yes.
And then if you like, you can reach your arms up. And again, eyes can be open or closed. And feel free to practice this tree pose in any way you like. Maybe at this point you like to bring your foot up more. Just avoid pressing against the knee. And then roll your shoulders back and down. And our balance changes in every moment. Would you like to know how to be grateful for what is right now?
Yes.
Float your palms to your heart, lower your foot down, and shake it out. If you prefer to just be in stillness, that's perfect too. And come to stillness if you're not there yet. And feel how both feet are rooted into the earth. Nothing can shake you. No one can shake you. You like to trust that nobody can do anything to us unless we allow it.
Yes.
And would you like to know what energies to allow in and which ones to keep out? And trust that you have that choice and the power to choose.
Yes.
Nice. Change legs. So create a strong foundation with your right foot. Helpful to spread the toes and then lower them down from the little toe all the way to the big toe. And then bring your left foot to your calf. You can even rest your toes on the earth. Look at one point in front of you that doesn't move to help you focus, stay balanced. The knee goes out to the side. You can float your palms to your heart. And if you like, close your eyes. See how your balance is when you close your eyes for a couple of seconds. If you like to know what it feels like to be safe, to be protected, and trust that you are.
Yes.
You may find that this side feels different. It's perfectly normal. And then if you like, you can bring your foot higher against your calf or even higher against your inner thigh. Keep your palms at your heart or maybe lift your arms up. Palms can touch or they can come apart. Just always feel out what is the most opening for you. For me, it feels much better for my shoulders and my neck to have the palms apart. But for some of you, you may like to have your palms together. So always feel it out. Create your own yoga, your union with your body, mind, and soul. Deep, slow breaths, being fully rooted into the earth and also expressing the energy into the sky. Float your palms to your heart, lower your foot down, and shake it out. Then bring your hands onto your hips And you can stand in the middle of your mat or towards the back. And slowly come forward with a flat back, half of the way. Micro bend your knees. And exhale your torso towards the earth. So your fingertips or hands touch the earth. Take a few breaths here. Forward bends are so calming for the nervous system. Then draw the belly in towards the spine. Create a strong foundation with your left foot. So your belly is engaged, and now lift up. You can lift up your torso a little bit and lift up your right foot. Clasp your hands underneath your right foot. And then bring your foot forward a little bit so your leg is at about 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be exact. So you're rounding forward, still a forward bend. Take a few breaths here. Your left leg is engaged, but micro bend your knee. If you feel any pain in your knee, bend your knee more deeply. And if you're up for it, engage your belly and kick forward. This is absolutely optional, as everything. So lots of options in every pose. As long as you can still breathe smoothly, you're in good shape. If at any point you can't breathe, soften the pose. And then exhale your foot down, enjoy a forward bend, shake your head yes. Yes to feeling grounded. Yes to trust. Yes to your strong foundation in life. Inhale, come up halfway with a flat back. Your hands can be at your shins. Exhale, lower down, bowing to the earth, honoring the earth. Inhale, come all the way up, reverse swan dive, your arms out to the sides. And all the way up, come into a slight back bend. Then exhale your palms to your heart. Would you like to be grateful to the Creator, grateful to God for all the offerings, for all the blessings that you receive in every moment?
Yes.
Would you like to be open to being guided by the Creator and allow yourself to be in that flow with the Creator at all times?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel God's energy coming through you, into you, through you, and then out, so that you don't need to use so much of your own energy?
Yes.
Nice. Bring your hands to your hips. The next exhalation, come forward half of the way, micro bend your knees. And then lower down all the way, fingertips or hands can touch the earth. Just move your head a little bit, making sure you don't hold on to any tension in the neck. Maybe sigh out whatever is still preventing you from really moving forward on your path, from feeling grounded, from being present in this moment. Breathe it out, let it melt into the earth. And then create a strong foundation with your right foot. So again, you can spread your toes. Your whole foot is connected to the earth. Draw the belly in towards the spine. You can lift up your torso a little bit. Engage your right leg, micro bend your knee, and then lift up your left foot. So you're already in a balancing pose in this way. If you like, you can lift your foot a little bit higher. Clasp your hands, maybe with the other thumb on top, underneath your left foot. Your belly is engaged to protect your lower back. If you like, you can bring your foot a little bit forward so that your leg is at about 90 degrees. And then you could kick out if that's the guidance that you get. Every side is different for most people. Every moment is different. So just breathe into it, even if it feels a little unstable. Maybe stay in it for a few breaths. increasing your willpower, determination, and that stability. Never push through pain. Whenever it feels right for you, you can relax your foot down and enjoy a forward bend. If you like, you can hold on to your big toes. With the inhalation, come up slightly. The exhalation, engage your legs and deepen the pose. Always flowing with your own breath. And relax your hands. And walk your hands forward, your legs back, your feet back, so you can come into a downward facing dog. And feel free to walk out your legs, bending one knee, and then the other one. Fingers spread wide, middle fingers facing forward. Your hips are high up in the sky. And then you may like to come to stillness, either coming onto your toes first, and then exhaling your feet down towards the earth, or just having your heels move towards the earth right away. Sighing out whatever else you like to release at this time. Even if you just feel it's an energy and you don't know exactly what it is, just breathe it out. Let it go. Anything that feels heavy, that is preventing you from moving forward in a free way, breathe it out. We'll move into pigeon, so bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Walk your right foot back. Come onto your fingertips. Roll your shoulders back. Open your heart. Breathing with gratitude for all that you are, for all of your experiences. And then slowly exhale, come forward. You can create a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead. Or you can have your arms forward, palms facing down, whatever you prefer. If you feel any pain in your knee, feel free to bring your left shin forward in alignment with the front of the mat. And then don't worry so much about where your right leg is. It's more about just the hip opener for the left side. So feel out what is opening for your whole body. So like to trust that you have the right to create a new foundation, even if your genetic line has done the same, has had the same patterns, behaviors over so many lifetimes.
Yes.
Beautiful. You press into your hands. Open up your heart. Breathing with gratitude. When we breathe with gratitude in life, everything changes. Everything becomes more open, possible, joyful. So we really have a choice in every moment. Are we going to choose to feel upset about something, or are we going to choose gratitude? Curl the toes of your right foot. Lift up your knee. Press back to downward facing dog. Either being in stillness or walking out your legs. Maybe do the opposite of what you would normally do. Creating new neural pathways in the brain. Feel that your hands are fully connected to the earth. Your feet are connected. You're fully supported. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Come onto your fingertips. Roll your shoulders back. Open your heart. Breathing with gratitude for all that you are, for all of your experiences over so many lifetimes. You feel any pain in your knee, feel free to bring your left shin forward in alignment with the front of the mat. Walk your left foot back. Come onto your fingertips to open your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Lengthening, creating space. And then slowly come forward. Create a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead on the hands. Or you can straighten your arms in front of you and rest the forehead on the earth. If you had the left hand on top, maybe put the other hand on top. Always great to change it up. Create balance between the right and left side of the brain and the body. So the left leg is lengthening back, opening the right hip. If you feel any pain in your right knee, same as on the other side, feel free to bring your shin in alignment with the front of the mat, and then just lean forward over your right leg, and your left leg doesn't need to be fully straight behind you. Don't worry so much about the left leg, but focus on the hip opener on the right side. Deep, slow breaths, breathing with your affirmation. My foundation is strong. And the root chakra is usually formed in our first 7 years of life. So a nice time to reflect on how were your first 7 years. If there was anything traumatic that you remember, breathe it out, let it go. We always learn, we always grow. There's always something positive that comes out of every situation. You like to trust that you have learned the lessons, that you have grown, and you have shifted into positive qualities through those experiences that may have been challenging.
Yes.
And would you like to fully allow yourself to move forward from the lessons, from the challenges, and trust that it's all complete?
Yes.
Come onto your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Open your heart. For the toes of your left foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, push-up position. And slowly lower down. You can always come onto your knees. Then bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. And inhale, your arms up, your chest up, your legs up. Moving into airplane pose. Deep, slow breaths. You like to fully allow yourself to fly into these newly created, unlimited possibilities and opportunities. And exhale, slowly lower down, bring your head to one side, big toes touch. Your arms are by your side, palms facing up to receive fresh energy. Bring your head back to center. Your palms on the earth by your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Press into your hands. Nice heart opener, cobra. And exhale back to child's pose. Feel free to widen your knees as wide as the mat. Very grounding pose. Walk your hands towards you and roll onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Just move your body from side to side, giving your back a nice massage. Again, feeling that support from the earth. And move your knees in circles, massaging your lower back, your sacrum. Breathe love and light, compassion into it. Reverse direction. And draw your knees in towards your chest gently. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh and relax into Shavasana. So straighten your legs out in front of you. Your toes flop out to the sides. You may like to widen your knees, your legs a little bit as wide as your mat. If that feels more opening, if that feels nurturing for your hips, for your legs. If it doesn't, don't do it. Bring your legs closer together again. Always feel it out for yourself. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And given that we're focusing on being grounded, you may like to try out how it feels for you to have your palms down. Just an option. Can help you to feel even more connected to the earth. If you prefer to have your palms up as we usually do, feel free to allow yourself to do that. Whatever you need at this time. This is your time to completely integrate everything we did. Your time to relax and let go. Your time to melt into the earth. Nothing to hold on to. Complete surrender. Complete trust. Everything is the way it should be. It's meant to be. And everything's going to work out in your highest and best way from Creator's perspective. You're fully held and supported by the earth. Fully provided for by the Creator of all that is. You're in complete abundance in all areas of your life. Just bathe in these energies. Start deepening your breath. Stay grounded, rooted. Completely centered in who you are. and who you're meant to be from Creator's perspective. Bring some movement into your fingers and toes. I like to rotate my wrists sometimes. Rotate your feet, ankles. Stretch your arms out above your head. Feel the energy all the way from your feet through your whole body to your fingertips. And roll over onto your right side. Press into your left hand. And with your eyes closed, come into a comfortable seated position. It's always nice to roll your shoulders back so your spine is straight, your heart is open. And just take a moment and notice how you feel. Would you like to know how to maintain this inner strength, this stability, this trust, faith, abundance at all times, and trust that you're worthy of it, you deserve it, and it's possible for you?
Yes.
Nice. And I wasn't even thinking about it, but my hands just moved into this pranayam mudra again, just naturally. I wasn't planning on it. So just remember that this is a beautiful mudra for you to take with you and practice whenever you feel that you need to ground yourself a little. So use these tools, walking barefoot on grass or in the sand, very nurturing, very healing and grounding, touching a tree or even a leaf and feeling the energy or having the intention to connect with the energy of a plant. Again, very nurturing, very grounding. So just use these relatively simple tools. You deserve it. You deserve time for yourself. You deserve to create balance in your life. And it's going to help everybody around you. Float your palms to your heart. We'll close with one chant of Om all together. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for your beautiful grounding practice. It's going to help everybody around you to feel more grounded and centered as well. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be awesome. There are lots of yoga practices, pranayams, life force exercises that create so much balance in our whole being, satsangs, meditations, lots of great resources. So you never need to feel that you don't know what to do when you feel out of balance. And I have a chakra meditation CD online on iTunes and lots of other places. It's chakra balancing for humans and animals, if you like to dive more deeply into balancing each chakra. Create a beautiful, strong, stable, balanced rest of the day. Thank you. Namaste.